April, somebody is a Taurus. Somebody could be an Aries. Okay, something significant about April. And it says here, waiting for news, package, or a letter. Okay, so somebody's waiting. This could be you or one of these karmics. Okay, we're going to keep going and see what comes out. Spiritual court is now in session. Okay. All right, Spirit. Let's see. Tell us more. Okay, a fair man. So it says here, dealings or a relationship with a man with gray, blonde, or white hair. Okay, this could be you or someone that's involved. What else? Okay, we got the casket here. We got a lot. Hold on. All right, so someone is going out of your life, or there's going to be an ending of a situation. All right, someone could be passing away. Okay. We have here a goal-oriented person. So the target, this is you. This is you. You know, that's the goal. You are a targeted individual. All right. We have here December. So somebody with December, this is Capricorn and Sagittarius. It says here money or property through an inheritance, windfall, winning, or, and then it says here boat. So money or property through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall. So you're going to get money. For some of y'all, this could be something that's a part of the inheritance, a boat for some of y'all. But the boat is just like, you know, like your ship's coming in basically with that boat energy. All right. And it says here, a sincere wish will be granted. All right. So yeah, with needle and thread, you know, it could be something that they had to thread lightly. Okay. It took a long time to like really get through the details. All right. But you are going to be getting this inheritance that they stole from you. All right. So now we're going to go deeper with these cards and see what comes out. Talk to me about this waiting for news, package, or letter. Okay. They're a suspect in a crime. The FBI is involved and they want out. So someone is like a bird. You know how this bird is like, see, it says bird perched. They're perched. They're looking around. It's giving paranoid energy. All right. They know that they are a suspect in a crime that was done against you. They know that the FBI is involved, that this shit is getting real now. Like they got the FBI, they got the letters involved, FBI, the feds, the CIA, all types of letters. All right. They're all involved, but we got FBI here and they're scared. Okay. They want out. They want to free themselves. They want to escape. They want to go on the run. All right. That's not going to happen. Okay. Let's keep going. Tell me more, Holy Spirit, about... So they're waiting for some type of news, basically. News regarding, you know... It shows me here that they want to run. I just don't feel like they're going to be able to run. Let me pull from another deck to see a little deeper into that. So what exactly are they waiting to find out? Maybe they're waiting for like a warrant, for a detective to knock on their door or something. What are they waiting for? They know that they're part of this. They want to run. They cannot run. They know that any day now, somebody's going to come knocking. Let's see. Oh, look at that. They know any day now, they're not going to win this. Okay, the Six of Wands in the upright. You see how it says here, victory, success. We got it in the reverse. They know that they're not going to be able to win. Okay, we have here failure. So let's see, what card is this? The Strength card. Look at that. Inadequacy. Oh my goodness. They are right now lacking confidence. As you can see here, they are feeling very inadequate. They're having a lot of doubts. They're feeling very vulnerable and weak at this time because they know that they are a suspect in a crime and they want out. They know that they're not gonna be able to get away with this. Okay, so at least they know. At least they know. So look, bottom of the deck, that's the underlying energy. This is them working together with others, you see? It's a collaboration. In the reverse, look how it says doing it alone, uncommitted, lack of interest, loss of motivation. They don't want to keep doing this. Again, they want out. They want to free themselves. They want to abandon ship, okay? They want to escape. They don't want to do this no more. With doing it alone, they want to get out of this group and they want to go on the run. and not tell nobody with that card. Doing it alone. All right. Yeah, look. Considering options, future planning, decisions. Someone is planning to try to go on the run. They don't want to work with these people no more. Oh, it's too late now, buddy. It's too late now. All right, so they're just waiting for some type of news because they're it's giving again paranoid energy, watching over their shoulder, you know, looking out the window, you know, like just like a bird, just observing everything. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so they're scared. Okay, they want to run. They don't want to work with these people no more. Talk to me about this casket, Holy Spirit. It says someone's going out of your life or the ending of a situation. Let's see what we get with that. Whoa, crime family. All right. Bottom of the deck, your crime family is losing sleep. Let's see what else. Wow. This is why we have this casket. Somebody passed away already. It was your loved one. And this is what they did to this person. They poisoned them. All right. This is your confirmation that it was not a natural death. Okay, your loved one, this could be a grandparent, a parent, somebody in your family that passed away and they left you something. This is what they did to this person. All right, they got a insurance policy. There was a will here. They wanted everything, so they poisoned them. All right, don't worry, because justice will be served. Okay, your loved one is gonna get justice. You're gonna make sure of this. Okay, you're gonna be the justice. Okay, so these people are losing sleep. They know that there's an ending to this situation. Like it says here, someone is going out of your life or the ending of a situation. So both. These people are going to be out of your life soon. All right, this shit is about to be wrapped up and done with. And you will never have to see or hear from these people ever again. They're going to be behind bars. They're going to die behind bars. And you will never hear them again. Okay, so it is what it is. They're losing sleep. Okay, they know that this is what's going to happen very soon. They cannot run from their actions. They already see that they cannot escape. That's what's happening here. All right. So we already see insurance, and then we see a will. We got it right here. There was an inheritance. Okay, the money that was left to you on the will. And like I said, for some, there was actually a boat there. All right, and in the will that was left to you. Let's clarify and see what we get with that. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. I shuffled off camera and it says new information was discovered, but I'm going to do it again because I was just trying to get the cards, you know, shuffled well. All right, so talk to me about this this boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or a windfall. What can we get with that? Okay, it says here they took an oath. They made a pledge, a promise. So this person that was attached to this inheritance, this property, money, whatever was left to you, there's someone who could, maybe they work, like this could be a police officer, a retired police officer. We keep picking up on that. This could be someone that is in a secret society organization. Take it how it resonates, but they're part of some type of community. Bottom of the deck, they're having anxiety right now. Yeah, look, this is crazy. You cannot make this up. They're having anxiety. They're stressed out because this person took what was left for you. And right here, it says here, you inherited land or you inherited a house. Okay, so more confirmation right there. Just want y'all to see again. Inheritance. You got this inheritance and this is who stole it. Whoever it is that you know of that is like a police officer. Oh my God, look. And their attempt to go on the run failed. All right, so this is this person right here that they're scared, that they want out. And I said right here, they're going to try to go on the run. Yeah, that's not going to work. They're not going to be able to run. That's it. Yeah, organized crime. They're a part of organized crime. They're being watched. Oh, and look, I just said that they took an oath. And look who we got here. The Master Mason. This person is a Master Mason, a warlock. They pretended to be you in court. This could be, I'm going to see if it comes out. All right. That they pretended to be you in court to be able to get this inheritance. Okay. They did something to be acting like you. I don't know how they do all this shit, these scammers. But something about pretending to be you. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, they're a criminal. That's it. They can't go on the run. You know, they're not gonna have no protection from their little community here, you know, their brotherhood and all that shit. They're gonna get what's due to them. Okay, so let me clarify this one. A sincere wish will be granted. Okay, so sincere wish will be granted. Let's see what we get with that. I just know that this is your inheritance, okay, but let's see what else comes out. They was trying to make sure you didn't get this wish. And it wasn't even your wish. It was the wish of your loved one. That was their final wish, for you to have these things that they left you when they passed on, and they took it. All right, so Page of Wands reverse. Like I said, okay? Okay, I just said right now that they didn't want you to have it. Page of Wands reverse is them trying to block that shit. All right, the Hierophant in the reverse, these are people, you see how it says going against the grain, unconventional, unorthodox. These are people that they did this, you know, illegally, okay? They have connections. This is also like a cult, okay? A cult, a coven. It could be this Mason, okay? Allegedly. All right, they be stressing in the comments. They be stressing with the Masons in the comments, okay? But yeah, so they did this in an unorthodox way, okay? They went against the grain. They went against the will, what was left for you. So basically, that's what Spirit is saying, that you are going to get your wish, and they tried to block it with that Page of Wands reverse. They were trying to block it. They didn't want you to get any type of mail, any type of information, because that's also good news. That's a message. That's mail, you know, something letting you know that you was left in the will. Like, they blocked all of that shit with their unconventional ways, okay? So if it was mail, they did some illegal shit, you know, where you're not gonna get the mail. So basically, that's just confirmation. That's what they did. All right, and it says personal beliefs, you know, like they believe that you know, you didn't deserve this money or whatever was left to you, and they did what they did, and now they're gonna have to eat it up. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Tell us more, Holy Spirit. K. Somebody's first name, middle name, last name has a K. We have here high-ranking. We got a bounty hunter and high-ranking law enforcement. So I said somebody. We got Mason, and then we got where is it? Right here. They took an oath, so they could be, like I said, a police officer. All right. We got a bounty hunter here. So yeah, take what resonates. Tell me more. Blackmail. All right, so if they try to get anything on you, they don't got nothing on you. Nothing on you, baby. Bruno or Mars could be significant. Is that Bruno Mars? Got nothing on you, baby. I just heard that right now when I said they got nothing on you. But Spirit is saying they don't got nothing on you, baby. They don't got nothing on you. They don't got nothing to hold over your head with this blackmail shit, okay? This is what these people be doing in these groups, secret societies, organizations, allegedly. They like to do shit like that, you know, so they can have leverage over the people and control them with whatever it is that they're holding over their head. They didn't have nothing over you, all right? Look, a life insurance policy. So again, there wasn't a life insurance policy that was taking out. And look, they're trying to get rid of you before court. For some of y'all, they got a life insurance policy out on you too. All right, they've been trying to get rid of you before court because they don't want you to testify. We've been picking up on that. They don't want you to testify. They don't want you to press charges. So they have been trying to get rid of you. All right, look, and they did not expect you to fight back. They did not expect you to talk, to speak up, to, you know, do what you're going to do, press charges, you're going to talk, whatever. Like, they did not expect none of that shit. All right, yeah, look, witness intimidation. So they could be trying to intimidate you. All right, wanting you, you know, to feel scared so that you never press charges, you never, you know, testify, okay? A farmer is significant, or they left you something, you know, like farmland. All right, they weaponized the Department of Justice to destroy you. Again, we got high-ranking law enforcement here. And then, look, Eastern Star. Okay, so more confirmation that whoever is involved, they definitely are in a secret society organization. We got an Eastern Star and we got the Masons. The Eastern Star is basically the female version of the Masons. All right, do some research. That's basically what I came up with. Okay, so, all right, so they have people everywhere. They have people that work in the law, in the courts, the hospitals, they're everywhere. Okay, they're normal people, but they have connections. So they had connections here, and they was able to weaponize those connections in the Department of Justice to destroy you, or they were just able to manipulate things, to delay things, hide things. But now it's over for that. Okay, now the truth is being revealed. All right, they cannot get away from this. Like I said earlier, there's no more connections. They're just gonna have to eat this shit up. Okay, they didn't expect you to fight back. They didn't expect you to do what you're doing. They thought it was gonna be easy. So that's it. I'm just getting like the people that was helping them before, they're not gonna help them. It's making it hot for them. Nobody was expecting it. Yo, you cannot make this up. That's exactly what I'm getting. Look, the group is going to throw them under the bus. That is exactly what I'm getting. They are making it hot. When they be like, yo, the block is hot. You're making it hot. You're making it, you putting too many eyes on us. We are a secret society. All right. A society of secrets. And you are being too loud. Okay. You're causing too much problems. You're becoming a liability. Like, we cannot protect this fuckery anymore. And they're going to throw them under the bus. Wow. 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 Okay. Yes. That's what's happening here. They're going to throw them under the bus. Bottom of the deck. They're keeping up appearances. They're fronting. Okay. They're nervous. They're having anxiety, stress. They already got kicked out of this group, or they're about to. And they're pretending like they still have everything under control, and they don't. All right. Everything is crumbling. Okay. Again, they're losing sleep. These people know what's coming for them. They want out. There's no out from this. It's over. Yeah, look, you cannot make this up. Six of Swords in the reverse. You cannot run from this. More confirmation that they cannot run. If they was going to actually run, they're not going to be able to go on the run. It's over for that with Six of Swords reverse. And it's also talking about with the Six of Swords reverse, they're not going to be able to move on from this. They're not going to be able to get away with this. Okay. It's over. They're mad that you're exposing them, okay? So you could be exposing them. Like I said, they didn't expect you to fight back. You could be talking about what's going on. You could be on a platform like me. You could be doing readings like me. Or you're just, you're reposting my content. Keep reposting it because they're seeing it, okay? They're mad that they're being exposed, all right? Or you're making your own content. You're talking. You're giving your testimony. Again, you're pressing charges. Whatever it is, you're telling people, you're exposing them. And they know. And they're mad, okay? We have here Capital One Bank is significant. All right, let's see what else. What can we get from here, Holy Spirit? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Expect a jail call. Somebody's going to be going to... We have jail here, not prison. So this is something about a jail call. All right, we have here wishy-washy. So this is someone who you cannot really trust. They're wishy-washy. One day they're good. One day they're bad. Bottom of the deck, it says the tables have turned, illegal activity. So yeah, somebody involved in this is going to be going to prison. Well, we got jail. So there's a difference. Maybe, they got to go to jail first, then go to prison. But they're going to call you. Let me see why they're going to call you. Why did it say to expect a jail call, Holy Spirit? Why are they going to call the collective? This part is not for everybody because, some of these karmics, they know better than to call the collective. But there's one here that's going to try to call you. So let's see what's this about. We got a lot of cards. Let's see. Oh, because they're burdened. They're done. They're overloaded. They're feeling overwhelmed, over the limit. All right. Brinks of collapse. Lack of energy. Look at that. Everything is like they're no good. They're not gonna be in a happy place, that's for sure. Okay, they're feeling lost, slowing down, lack of focus. They're gonna feel blocked, overwhelmed. Okay, we have here forgiveness. Yo, positive change. What's this one? This is a female that's gonna be calling somebody. We got a Queen of Pentacles reverse here. This could be a mother figure, an aunt, an older cousin, stepmom. It's a woman here. But in the reverse, this is someone who's a gold digger, okay? Mistrust, devious, okay? Someone who would do anything for money, all right? She's coming out as a Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is money, reverse. So this is someone who's you know, she would do anything that she got to do to have some type of wealth, some type of stability. So this person is a part of this scheme that they stole the money, you know, like this money that they stole from you. She's a part of this woman. So it says resisting to change, fearing change, holding on. Okay, so they're still holding on to you. They're going to reach out to you, which is ridiculous. All right, to asking for forgiveness while they're in prison, because they're going to be feeling like that, overloaded, burnt out, like just completely stressed at the brink of collapse. That's for somebody, all right? I guess somebody, that's how you're going to get your confirmation that they locked up, because it says here the tables have turned, letting you know this is their karma. The tables have turned. You know, they did illegal activity, and now they're going to get locked up, and they're going to be calling you with wishy-washy. This is, again, somebody that, you know, you cannot really trust them. One day, you know, they act like they love you. Again, it's like some type of mother figure in your family, a female. And then, you know, the next day they hate you, you know, they're jealous of you or something. Like, it's somebody that you just can't trust. So Spirit is saying to expect a call from this person. That's going to let you know that this shit is going down. Okay. Like, it's happening. All right. All right. Let's see what else I could pull from. All right. Let's pull from here. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have here negative change in circumstances for them. Oh, yeah, look, a crooked lawyer. Okay, this, I don't know, for some of y'all, this lawyer could be the one calling you. I don't know if somebody knows who the lawyer is. But they're going to be disbarred. It could be a male or a female. Disbarred and thrown in prison for their corruption. Okay, again, they was doing illegal activities. This could be this person, but if not, it's definitely these karmics. All right, they had a lawyer that was crooked, and they're going to go to prison too. All right. Yeah, they're folding under pressure because they know that there's going to be a negative change in circumstances for them. Yeah, they're going to be disbarred and thrown in prison. So it's over. Tell me more. Okay. We have here somebody's first name, middle name, last name has an O in it. And in 1 to 2 weeks, something is going to be happening. Let me go ahead and see what's that about. Holy Spirit, what is happening in the next 1 to 2 weeks? Okay. 1 to 2 weeks. Let's see. 9 of Wands. So someone's going to be going through. Okay. So there's going to be a new cycle where they're going to be going with the 9 of Wands. They're going to be going through an ongoing battle. It says here, gearing up for the worst. Okay, so let me see what else. Yeah, we got a King of Wands in the reverse. A karmic masculine. Someone that is controlling. They're ruthless, boorish, a tyrant. Okay, this is a karmic masculine. Okay, someone that he could be like... He could be this Mason, okay? Because this could also be someone who's into voodoo with this warlock, okay? We got the warlock energy. So let's see. We have reassess, making adjustments. Basically, whatever they try to make happen here. You see that? Like, they have some type of plans here. The plans ain't happening, okay? We have here with this strength card. I feel like they was planning something, you know, like they thought they was going to be able to push forward with something, but they're not. And they're going to be going through some type of ongoing battle now with this 9 of Wands here. This is an ongoing battle. And like I said, gearing up for the worst. Okay. They are not too positive about this. Gearing up for the worst. All right. So that's what's going to be happening in the next 1 to 2 weeks. All right, that's the timing that we keep on picking up on. We picked up on that last week too. So like the beginning of August is going to be ushering in a lot of karma. Okay, like it's about time. That's what's going to be happening. Like finally, you know, karma is going to be occurring. Okay, so just be patient. All right, it's happening exactly how it's supposed to. All right, so let's see. I'm going to now pull some names. If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation to pay attention. There's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, this is your confirmation they're involved. If you don't see any name here, that's okay. You take what resonates from this message and you leave what does not. All right. Haiti, Tim, Macy, Indira, Daisy, Jayla, Sanita, Zore, Malik, Raphael, Delia, Ali, Raz, Clay, Skip, Paula, Ashton, Kiera, Deshay, Michelle, Gabe, Keaton, Mike, George, Cole, Reynaldo, and Leonela. Campbell, Cynthia, Willie, Lydia, Derek, Sebastian, Christy, Dawson, Philip, Tabitha, Madison, Dawson, Monique, Samson, Doreno, Ruby, Logan, Reed, and Jackie. Okay. Bianca, Rachel, Clay, Nielsen, Bruce, Flannery, Gil, Wright, Pierce, Paul, Nicholas, Apollo, Connie, Stella, Zabo, Sergio, Janie, Hopkins, Israel, Evander, Isaac, Young, Miller, Dora, Foreman, Jerry, Raven, and Kat. Maria, MJ, Carmen, Monroe, Kevin, Ali A. Somebody told me to write Ali A, or just it could just be Ali. Look, I got Ali here too. It was spelled differently though. A-L-L-I-E, and we have A-L-L-Y. So definitely some type of Ali. All right. Quentin, Leon, Bessie, Tyson, Bethany, Paula, Sheldon, Wells, Cheyenne, Jace, Pam, Porter, Noah, Scott, Brock, Anita, Quentin, Jermaine, Russell, Eddie, Regan, Green, Vinny, Quentin, Salvatore, and Roosevelt. Claudia, Red, Elaine, Wes, Lewis, Roberts, Armstrong, Van, Melissa, Andres, Davison, Norman, Donna, Deborah, Andrews, Steve, Maldonado, Davis, Sherry, Tyrone, Yolanda, Nike, Stewart, Woody, Sue, Garcia, Gregory, Katie, Brandy, Long, and Stark. Let me get one from the new name deck. Oh, okay. Patrick, Nerobia, Porsche, Yamani, Brandon, Lillian, Ellie, Cameron, Gray, Myasia, Randy, Dana, Felicia, Joseph, Brenda, Leslie, Coley, Tracy, Quessy, Francis, Mendoza, Wayne, Russell, Neil, Camila, Christy, Marquise, Wallace, Ryan, Davis, and Garcia. All right, y'all. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Spiritual Court is now adjourned. Peace.